Throughout history, humanity has sought to understand the nature of existence and the unseen forces shaping our reality. Among these discoveries are the 7 Hermetic principles, ancient truths said to govern the universe and reveal the keys to unlocking deeper wisdom. But what if these principles weren't just relics of esoteric traditions? What if their essence could also be found within the teachings of Jesus of Nazareth, one of the most influential spiritual figures in human history? This journey invites us to view Jesus' words in a new light, not merely as moral lessons, but as profound insights into universal laws. Could it be that the teachings of Hermeticism and the message of Christ intersect, offering complementary paths to understanding the mysteries of life and the divine? Rooted in the ancient wisdom of Hermes Trismegistus, Hermeticism describes 7 core principles that influence everything from the vast cosmos to the intimate workings of the human mind. These principles have guided spiritual seekers for centuries. At the same time, nearly 2 millennia ago, in a land under Roman rule, Jesus spoke of the kingdom of heaven, the soul's divine nature, and the transformative power of love. His teachings, often delivered through parables, continue to inspire and resonate across cultures. While Hermeticism and the teachings of Jesus may seem unrelated, a closer look reveals profound parallels. Both traditions illuminate universal truths, transcending cultural and historical boundaries, and inviting us to explore the connections between the material and the divine. 1. Unlocking the law of mentalism. Your thoughts are the architects of your reality, whether you realize it or not. Every idea, no matter how fleeting, acts like a seed planted in the holographic universe. Jesus often highlighted this truth when he said, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." Romans 12:2. He wasn't offering just spiritual advice, but an actionable key to transformation. Picture your consciousness as a projector. The images it casts, shaped by thought, form your experience in the space-time continuum. Want to shift your reality? Start by shifting your focus. Think of moments when you've concentrated on a goal so deeply it began to materialize. This is the quantum mechanics of faith at work. Imagine this in practice. Someone trapped in negative thought patterns like, "I'm not good enough," unknowingly invites more situations affirming that belief. But if they decide to affirm, "I am worthy of love and success," their reality adjusts to reflect that inner truth. Jesus emphasized this in his teachings, urging us to trust in a higher order while aligning our mind with divine purpose. A great starting point is practicing gratitude daily. Write down 5 things you're thankful for. Watch as the energy around you subtly but powerfully begins to shift. But here's the secret many miss. This isn't just about positive thinking, it's about intentional thinking. Align your thoughts with God's will, as Romans 12:2 suggests, and you'll notice the universe conspiring to elevate you. Jesus understood this interplay between thought and manifestation. He knew faith wasn't just a belief, but an active force of creation. Speaking of alignment, there's another layer to this process that reveals the inner world's connection to the divine. Ready to dive deeper? 2. The law of correspondence. Ever noticed how your inner world mirrors your outer experiences? Jesus taught, "On earth as it is in heaven," Matthew 6:10, highlighting the divine order reflected in both realms. This means that aligning your thoughts and actions with spiritual truths can transform your physical reality. For instance, cultivating inner peace through prayer and meditation often leads to more harmonious relationships and environments. Consider this. When you focus on love and compassion, you tend to attract positive interactions, as if the universe responds to your inner state. Jesus exemplified this by embodying divine qualities, showing that our inner alignment manifests outwardly. To practice this, start your day with affirmations that reflect the qualities you wish to see in your life, like kindness or patience. Over time, you'll notice these virtues reflected back to you in daily encounters. By recognizing the connection between your inner spiritual life and outer experiences, you can consciously align with God's will, bringing heavenly principles into your earthly existence. This harmonious alignment not only enriches your personal life, but also contributes to a more compassionate and just world. Now, let's explore how the vibrations of our words and thoughts can influence our reality. 3. The law of vibration. Every word you speak carries a frequency, and every thought you hold vibrates through the fabric of the holographic universe. Jesus understood this deeply when he taught about the power of faith and the tongue. As Proverbs 18:21 states, "Death and life are in the power of the tongue," revealing that our words and emotions can either create miracles or invite struggles. Imagine speaking words of hope during a challenging time and witnessing how they uplift not only your spirit but also those around you. That's the vibration of faith in action. Think of it this way. When Jesus healed the sick or calmed the storm, his words weren't mere suggestions. They were commands spoken with unwavering belief. You too can harness this principle. Start small. Speak affirmations like, "I am aligned with divine peace," or "Abundance flows to me effortlessly." Pair these words with emotions of gratitude and joy. This isn't wishful thinking, it's quantum mechanics in motion, aligning your consciousness with higher frequencies that ripple through space-time. But vibration goes beyond words. It's also in your thoughts and emotions. Ever noticed how a joyful mindset seems to attract blessings? This is no coincidence. By elevating your emotional state through prayer, meditation, or even acts of kindness, you raise your vibrational frequency, opening the door to miracles. Speaking of balance, let's uncover how even opposites like light and darkness contribute to God's greater plan. 4. The principle of polarity. Life is a tapestry of opposites, each thread weaving a deeper understanding of God's plan. Jesus embodied this perfectly when he said, "For when I am weak, then I am strong." 2 Corinthians 12:10. At first glance, it sounds contradictory, but in reality, it reveals a profound truth. Our moments of weakness often lead us to discover hidden strength. Think of the times you've faced challenges, only to emerge wiser and more resilient. Proof that polarity shapes our spiritual growth. Polarity is everywhere. The seasons shift between warmth and cold. Light gives way to darkness, and joy dances with sorrow. These contrasts aren't mistakes, but reflections of God's design. Jesus demonstrated this balance by embracing both justice and mercy, strength and compassion. In your own life, you can practice this by welcoming challenges as opportunities for growth. For example, the next time you feel anger, pause and ask, "What is this teaching me about forgiveness?" This shift in perspective helps you embrace both ends of the spectrum. Understanding polarity allows us to see unity within duality. Weakness isn't the absence of strength, it's the fertile ground where divine power can work through us. Similarly, sorrow doesn't negate joy, it amplifies it by contrast. As you accept life's polarities, you step closer to harmony and spiritual maturity. But how do we stay balanced amidst life's ebbs and flows? Let's explore the rhythm that governs it all. 5. The law of rhythm. Life flows in divine cycles, each season bringing lessons and blessings. As Ecclesiastes 3:1 reminds us, "To everything there is a season and a time for every purpose under heaven." Jesus understood the importance of timing, often retreating to pray or waiting for the right moment to act. This wasn't hesitation. It was alignment with God's rhythm. Imagine planting seeds in the wrong season. They won't grow. The same applies to our lives. Trusting divine timing allows your efforts to flourish when the conditions are right. Think about a time when you faced delays or setbacks. Frustrating, wasn't it? Yet, in hindsight, those moments likely prepared you for something greater. Life's rhythm teaches patience. To practice this, reflect daily on where you are in your journey. Journaling is a great tool. Write down one thing you're waiting on and consider what lessons this waiting season might be teaching you. This shift from frustration to curiosity can deepen your trust in God's timing. Rhythm also means learning to flow with life's highs and lows. When blessings pour in, embrace them with gratitude. When challenges arise, see them as tides meant to refine you. Jesus navigated these rhythms seamlessly, showing us how to live with faith and balance. As we continue to explore life's divine order, let's uncover how the seeds we sow shape the reality we reap. 6. The spiritual law of cause and effect. Every action you take, no matter how small, sends ripples into the holographic universe. This is the essence of Galatians 6:7. Do not be deceived. God cannot be mocked. A man reaps what he sows. Jesus emphasized this in his teachings, urging us to live intentionally and align our actions with divine principles. Think of your life as a garden. What you plant today will determine the harvest you'll enjoy tomorrow. If you sow kindness and faith, the fruits will reflect that. If you plant negativity, the outcome will mirror it. Consider real-life examples. Someone who invests time in building relationships based on trust often finds themselves surrounded by loyalty and love. On the flip side, those who sow deceit may eventually find their lives filled with distrust. To apply this principle, reflect on your daily actions. Ask yourself, what seeds am I planting with my words, thoughts, and deeds? For instance, practice random acts of kindness, whether it's helping a stranger or offering encouragement to a friend. These small gestures can yield profound rewards. But cause and effect aren't just about morality, they're about momentum. Each choice builds upon the last, creating a trajectory that shapes your reality. Jesus showed us this through his life, where every word and action aligned perfectly with God's will, producing miracles and transformation. Understanding this principle empowers you to take control of your spiritual harvest. And when it comes to creation, there's one more layer, one that reveals the sacred balance of energies at work. Let's explore it. 7. The law of gender. Creation itself is a sacred dance of balance, masculine and feminine energies intertwining to bring harmony. Genesis 1:27 tells us, "So God created mankind in his own image, male and female, he created them." This divine duality exists within each of us. Jesus embodied this balance perfectly, uniting the strength of leadership with the compassion of nurturing love. Mary Magdalene's role in his ministry highlights this balance. Her wisdom and unwavering devotion complemented Jesus' mission, showing how masculine and feminine energies work together to fulfill divine purpose. Mary Magdalene was more than a follower. She was a partner in the divine message of love and transformation. While Jesus exemplified the masculine qualities of action and purpose, Mary reflected the feminine energies of intuition and receptivity. Together, they demonstrated the power of co-creation. In your life, consider how you can honor both energies within yourself. For example, embrace your inner strength to set goals, masculine energy, while also cultivating compassion and self-care, feminine energy. This balance is the key to living a harmonious and impactful life. Understanding this interplay allows us to see the divine image more clearly, not as divided, but as unified. Whether it's in relationships, personal growth, or spiritual practice, balancing these energies creates wholeness. Jesus and Mary Magdalene's connection serves as a model for us, reminding us that creation flourishes when opposites unite in purpose. With this profound understanding of balance, it's time to weave all these principles into a greater realization of how the universe operates. If you're ready to dive even deeper into your spiritual journey, Don't stop here. Subscribe to the channel and click on the video on your screen right now. Let's keep awakening to the truth. If you want to elevate your vibrations and manifest with more ease, I have prepared something special for you. Click the link in the first pinned comment and join us in the journey of awakening your inner mage.